the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Boilermakers will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams. And
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Handoff from the gun. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Under fire. Complete to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. From the gun, running back gets to give. Makes it past the marker. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. To the air on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Boilermakers offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Got it in the middle, it's Tuggle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Boilermakers decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. To the ground with the back. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Carr. A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Irish needing just inches for the 1st down. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to...
Give him 6. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. They're going to run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Pulls and fires complete. Turning it on! And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Marcus Freeman added another chapter to the Year 3 success stories of Notre Dame coaches taking the Irish to the national championship game, and he looks like a cornerstone coach for the future.
It was so impressive what they were able to do, bouncing back.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Leaves it with the running back. At midfield, he's got room. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now they'll run the draw. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on 4th down. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Rushes on him. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Walker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and more. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Working that left side. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to throw, it's Carr. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Irish! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum. But unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Michigan State. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Gives it to the back on the draw. Makes a man miss. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They try to pop a run on the draw. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Here's a heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to throw, it's Carr. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield and he needs a bunch. Unloads it left. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
You got to be so careful too, David, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage too because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Handoff from the shotgun.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Wide open downfield. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Sends it back in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. It's complete on the right side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Never a doubt. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Set to kickoff.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The short hands, it's McCoby.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. A little over 20 seconds to play in the half as they take it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Shakes off the defender. Got enough for the 1st down. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. The Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. Yetter punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Still on his feet at the 45. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And, man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. He'll do it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Quick toss. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fields. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. South Alabama is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 35 over Coastal Carolina. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Walker. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They'll go to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Kick is in the air. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's McCoby. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's McCoby. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
First down, Purdue.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Power football with the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
7 yards.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
And the Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Back to pass, it's Carr. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires to the big fella. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Punt is on its way.
It's 4th down.
Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gonna run it. It's McCoby. Breaks into the open. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Second down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Makes a connection. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
6 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McCoby. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking downfield on 1st down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Complete on the shuffle. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Irish send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Leaves it with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be changing the route. Gonna run it. It's McCoby. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. He's open on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Grabbed behind the line. It's Washington. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
That's a first down for the offense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Got enough for the first. Oh, he's got some space. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Past the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Right back to the well. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about